Can you guys hear me in this mic here? Can you hear it when I'm kind of tapping on this mic right here? Can you hear that? All right, thank you guys. So what you're seeing in the camera is this little fan that I have. So I can turn it like that. Hello from where? I didn't see Saint something. It's good to see you guys. So we should be in Tucson in about an hour and a half. When we get there, we'll probably cruise by Nancy's. There we go. See what Alex is up to, criminal network. And then we'll go check into the hotel. It's a lot of traffic. Email is sleuthintuition@gmail.com. Shout out to Minnesota. What's up, Hazel? All right, so we're basically on the outskirts of Phoenix. We just went through Queen Creek, and we're leaving the city now. So I figure we're just going to live stream everything. As soon as we get out of the city until we leave Tucson on the way back. What's up, Sleuth? Sleuth Ferry. Shout out to Louisiana. I might not go to Nancy's right now. I'm going to drive by there just to kind of say hello to Alex if he's still there around 6 o'clock, 5:45, 6-ish. Kind of give him the rundown of what I plan on doing. So if anybody wants to link up, it's all good. Yeah, damn kayaker. We're going out tonight. I don't know who it was. I'm forgetting the name of the YouTuber, but they were pretty much down where we're going to be tonight, behind Walmart, in that wash. And there was a guy in a ski mask. Did you guys see that shit? There was a guy in a ski mask riding around on an e-bike.
Then bear right.
And then there was another YouTuber down there, pretty much in the same area. And there was a guy in a ski mask on an e-bike, kind of hiding with his head down. That's the guy I'm looking for. Melissa, no, I'm all alone. I am all alone on this voyage. Righteous Monkey, I think is who it was. I think you're right. So Righteous Monkey, I think, was down there. And then there was another guy, something news. God, I wish I could remember his name. It's not the easiest name to remember. He doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers, and I don't know why, because he does really good work. Something news, and he has kind of like a really strange logo, but he's really good. But yeah, there was this guy in the middle of the Arizona sun, right? 90-degree weather, hot as shit. He's got on a jacket, he's got on a backpack, he's got on long pants, and a fucking ski mask. Like, what's he doing with the ski mask on? And he's right smack dab where I plan to go hunt. He's right there. This might be the alpha bum that we're looking for. So think about it. How are you going to get to Nancy's and around all clandestine? You're gonna drive around the back roads through the washes, basically where bikes can go.
After half a mile, turn right.
So everybody's asking, like, well, how did he get Nancy out of there? That's the part I don't like to talk about. If we're dealing with a sadistic person, he could have done a lot of really horrible things to Nancy. And this is the reason that people dismember their victims, is so that they can transport them. And unfortunately, that could be what happened with Nancy.
Turn right.
I hate to think about that. But when you're dealing with true crime, that's what we're dealing with. This fucking guy over here. I hate people that try to stop at the stop sign at the same time as you. I always try to go out of my way to stop after or quickly before, so there's no confusion about whose turn it is. Why are you easing exactly at the same speed that I am? You want us to just sit here and play a guessing game at the stop sign? Like, I don't understand that. It's one of my pet peeves. Also, I don't like those people that obviously it's their turn to go and they go like this. No, 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 you go. It's like, no, we're not going to stop all the laws that are in place because you're having a power trip. You go. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, I think it was Righteous Monkey and another YouTuber. They were right exactly where I planned to be. And there's a guy in a ski mask running around on an e-bike. It's one of the craziest theories that we have, but then again, it could be the reality. AJ Double News, there you go. So shout out to AJ Double News and Righteous Monkey and Mark the Shark too. Those guys are doing their thing out there. Yeah, I'm not going to park at Nancy's. No parking at Nancy's. I'm going to park at a nearby business, and then I'm going to take a lift over there. I got my cooler. I'll have a chair. I'll have the Starlink Mini in a bag, in a backpack, and that's it. I'll just be hanging out. Most likely by myself. I feel like the sheriff is successfully scaring people away from Nancy's case. I mean, imagine if one of you guys out there in Tucson solves this case somehow. You know, just by recognizing the masked man, remembering something strange that happened around the time of her disappearance. Maybe even a weird comment that somebody made, you know what I mean? About Nancy, or just about hurting somebody or kidnapping, or maybe they were having a mental health crisis or something. But yeah, we're going to get out there and mix it up. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. I try to be a minimalist on these little excursions. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we're leaving the Phoenix area now, and we're jumping on the back highway, and we should be in Tucson in about an hour and 40 minutes. Actually, an hour and 28 minutes, according to the GPS. Okay, so this is, I know the law pretty good. Now, the sheriff has the right to restrict parking at any time if it involves a safety issue.
After 0.3 miles, turn right, North Attaway Road.
Right? Driving is a privilege. It's not a right. But what we do have a right to is the right of travel and easement and public space. That's one thing that they cannot violate us on. So if you're on foot, you have every right to be there. They might argue if you have much equipment that you're set up there. They might have an argument there, but it's not. If you just have a tripod, that's not the case. I don't know what this guy's doing. So law enforcement cannot use their gun, badge, or jail or authority to violate your civil rights and your constitutional rights. But when it comes to parking, it's different. So yeah, we'll probably park at a nearby business and just take a lift over there. That's absolutely right. Is Alex there now? Yeah, he should be fine. He's not in a car. He can have a chair. He could probably even have a cooler. And that's what I plan. I'm bringing a little cooler and a chair and the tripod, and I'll have the Starlink hooked up too. Okay, they're there now. Yeah, they should be fine. Because I saw 857 Tucson almost get a ticket earlier. And unfortunately, the sheriff has the right to temporarily restrict parking if he could legally cite a safety risk. I just got your email, but I'm not sure what it is. I can't check it. Look like a link to a YouTube video or something. Yeah, but I think it's good that Alex is out there sitting out there. I know it seems kind of weird. You got this guy out there. He's kind of sitting and lurking. But the truth is he's bringing attention to Nancy's case. Nobody else is doing that. Right? Everybody's kind of backing off. And remember, Nancy's not in that home. She's been kidnapped and probably murdered. And the kidnapping may only be
Arizona Farms Road.
The first half of this story, right? The first half of this story is what we're experiencing now. The kidnapping, the CCTV footage from Nancy's front door. All of this creepy, all these unanswered questions. But there could be a second part where we find the answers and they're terrible. So you guys need to brace yourself for that. You have Act 1 and then Act 2, which is Act 2 is the knowing part. Knowing what happened to Nancy. And when we do finally know, and if we ever do know, it could be absolutely horrible. Oh, you know what, guys? I don't even think I'm hooked up to the Starlink. Hold on. Let me let me turn off this camera real quick. I don't think I'm hooked up to the Starlink. All right. Let me know if that's better. We're officially connected, it says, to the Starlink. So I was using my cellular data, so it might have been all blurry and shit. Sorry about that. You guys, did that change the stream at all? Did it improve it? Did it make it better? Did it make it worse? I always like the feedback from you guys. That way I kind of know what's going on. You're kind of like my IT team. Okay, perfect. Well, good news is all the traffic is going the opposite direction. So, I mean, we're technically still in the city limits, so it should be pretty good. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate that. We should be there in about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, what traffic? Yeah, so what we have planned is we're gonna get into town. We might, if we have enough time, we'll stop by Nancy's. We'll say hello to everybody that's there. We'll go check into the Holiday Inn where I'm staying on First and Wetmore, which is right across the street from the Walmart there. So we'll check in around 6. Then we'll go live from the hotel at around 7, 8 till about 9. So if you guys want to call in, we're gonna do an open panel. Anybody can call in and talk. We'll hang out for an hour and a half while I rest, get some food in my belly, and then at 12, or no, at around 9, 10, we're gonna wander out on the street behind Walmart. Just kind of watch. We're gonna observe the movements, and we're gonna see if we can find that masked man. Right? Maybe it's Josiah Strauss. That's who we're really looking for. And then we're gonna go patrol Nancy's neighborhood in the middle of the night till about 2 in the morning.
At the end of the road, turn right, North Canal Parkway.
Sorry. In the morning, we're going to drive over to U of A, and we're going to hang out there on the campus, and we're going to show some flyers that I made. We're going to talk with people. We'll see what we can find out over there. We'll hang out there maybe an hour or two, and then we're going to go to MG Motors. MG Motors is the location that Luke Daly purchased his vehicle, and also it's the location where we get the name Zach.
Turn right, North Canal Parkway.
So whoever is sending in These ransom apparently is somebody from out of the state. We know Zach is out of the state. Luke says that he didn't buy the Range Rover until after Nancy's disappearance. And we're still not sure why they were so interested in Luke. Maybe it was the Range Rover.
North Canal Parkway for 48 miles.
Maybe it was the Range Rover. So if Zach is registered as living at the MG Motors and he's claiming to be out of the country, that'd be perfect for him to take one of those vehicles, commit this crime, and act as if he's never even been anywhere near the country. So hopefully they'll come out and talk to us. They'll ask us like, hey, why are you filming? And if they call the police, even better. We want them to call the cops. Because if they call the cops, that means the cops are going to register a CAD number. They're going to have body cameras, and they're going to go inside MG Motors, and they're going to talk to everybody in there about what's going on. And we're going to be able to get our hands on that footage through a public records request. And that'll happen within days. So if we're lucky, they will call the cops. That way, cops will basically act as our camera on the inside of the property. So if we're lucky, they'll call the cops on us. The cops will come, tell us that we're allowed to film there, kind of like a First Amendment audit type situation. And then we'll get our hands on that body cam and the 911 call. But if we're even luckier, we will have a good interaction. We'll become friends with the people that are there, and they might even show us the CCTV footage of Luke Daly purchasing the vehicle, him and his mom. All right, so it looks like we're just getting into Florence. It's quite the speed trap here. Last time I came back from Tucson, there was like 3 cars pulled over right here. So Friday morning, we're going to basically do a stakeout or a patrol there in Nancy's neighborhood. We'll go back to the hotel, get some sleep. I might have a nightcap or something. We might even hang out for a little while. Sleep in till about 9, go have breakfast, check out at 11, and then I'm going straight over to U of A. It's going to be U of A MG Motors. And then I'm going to do some searching on the other side of the wash, basically right where the Catalina hills begin. And I'm going to kind of make my way up into the hills and basically 3 different locations. That should take about 2 hours. And then from there, we're just going to spend the rest of the day at Nancy's, showing our support. Yeah, some people call it loitering. You see that cop right there? Yeah, they don't play around here. And as for today, we'll probably stop by Nancy's on the way into town just to say hello to Alex and anybody else that's out there showing their support for Nancy Guthrie. We'll say hello, and then we'll go get checked into the hotel. What is this? This is like a fucking roadblock or something. Like a rodeo or something in town. There must be like an event or something. Let you guys see it. Yeah, something's going on here. Looks like it might be a rodeo or something. Good to see you, CJK. I always get nervous when there's a cop behind me. Yeah, we should be out there in about an hour. So we'll hit the city limits at about 5:30. So what you're seeing right here is Florence, Arizona. Gas price is $4.49 for unleaded and almost $7 for the green stuff. For the diesel. It's the prison. Florence State Prison. Hello, inmates. Oh, I see a looks like an ambulance up ahead. Not sure which way he's going. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if you guys can see it up ahead. An ambulance. Looks like he's going to the lake. Going to Bartlett. What's up, Boston? All right, that was Florence. Yeah, I believe there's a lake right over there. Fishy Warrior. Nefertiti's. I love fishing. I go fishing all the time. Well, actually, I haven't really done a lot of fishing lately. Good evening. I may have to pull over and go to the restroom. I drank a big ass coffee, and I knew that was going to happen, but on this road, you can literally pull over anywhere. They have a pull off like every I don't know, maybe every 500 feet. What's up, Deborah? All right, we should be in Tucson in 1 hour. And time flies on this road. Very scenic. Yeah, it's kind of scary out here. I can imagine at night, you're like a sitting duck out here. You could literally dispose of a body anywhere out here. Dig a small hole. There's probably all kinds of bodies out here. Yeah, anytime there's like a massive search effort out here in these deserts, they may not find who they're looking for, but they always find somebody. So let that sink in. All you YouTubers could be a case that you're covering. Your John Doe or your victim could be somewhere out here in the desert. Oh, that sign says Tucson, 61 miles. Good to see you, Kim. Regina. Yeah, but the truth is, these criminals don't want to be seen. So the name of the game is to not be seen while you're dumping the body. So you don't want to drive too far back on these dirt roads. Really, you just want to kind of pull off the side of the road right here and throw a couple bags, out of the car, or maybe drive a few 100 feet back and dig a hole. But typically, if you're going to find anybody, they're going to just be thrown out on the ground or in bags. The reason they don't find people that are buried is because they're buried. So we're hoping lazy criminal if he did hurt Nancy. So we're praying for laziness, right? We want a lazy, dumbass criminal. So we'll get a little further out of town and then I'll pull over. Brian's rambling. Good to see you. At this point, we just need something. We just need people to keep doing something. I mean, just think about it. JLR and a group of YouTubers were handing out flyers and talking to people, and a homeless man says he recognized the porch guy. Now imagine if that's legit. What if he really does recognize this guy, and it really is this Josiah Strauss guy? I mean, that's fucking huge. And even if it's just a wolf ticket, at least we're out here, we're talking about Nancy's case, and we're making a big deal about it because it is a big deal. And when something horrible like this happens, you want to forget about it. Nobody wants to think about what happened to Nancy because then you think it could happen to you or your family. It's an awful thought. It's better just to forget about it. Scare all the YouTubers and media away from Nancy's home. Stop talking about it. Let law enforcement do their job. They'll handle it. They got this under control. In the meantime, you have sheriff deputies telling people in custody in handcuffs if they will provide sex, he will get them off. He will keep them from going to jail. Right? Those are the people that we're supposed to be relying on. I don't know about you, but I don't plan on relying on them too much. We need them. We have a system that we go through. You can't use this system without going through law enforcement. But depending on them and relying on them is like relying on perfect strangers. And there's just so many lazy, um, incompetent, uncaring individuals out there. And I'm supposed to put blind faith in that? It's hard, right? It's hard to do that, especially when you cover true crime for the last 6 years and all you've seen is a plethora of unsolved cases involving violent crime. I mean, look at what happened to Summer Wells. They don't have a damn clue what happened to that little girl. Not a clue. All right, guys, we're gonna pull over here in just a second. I gotta go to the restroom, and I think there's a spot up here that I stopped at last time. I just wanted to make sure I was drinking a lot of water. I want to stay hydrated. Yeah, I drank a big ass coffee and like 3 large glasses of ice water. And I think we can find a better spot.
Turn right, North Highway 79.
I'll be right back, guys. All right. Can you guys hear me? Thank you, kayaker.
Follow North Highway 79 for 29 miles.
All right. We should be there in about 45 minutes. What's up, Sparky? Hey, Michelle. Glad to have you. Make yourself at home. Yeah, we'll be in Tucson in less than an hour. She Warrior. Flexing. I like that. It's good to see everybody. Perfect. I'm coming from Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona. It's like a 2-hour drive. This is the back road. I like taking this road better. The beautiful desert. The Sonoran Desert. There's nothing like it on the world. Nothing like it. There's no other state like Arizona in the world. Hey, Boston with the super chat. Thank you so much. Man, with gas prices and everything going up, guys, I really appreciate it. That's a whole gallon right there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Boston. Yeah, just filling up the tank was fucking crazy. It's kind of depressing. Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for saying that, Sparky. Like, you guys don't know how much it helps. Like, all the super chats and the cash apps and the Venmos, all that little stuff helps. You know, when I need a coffee, if I want to grab lunch, it doesn't seem like a lot, guys, but it really is. It's extremely helpful. Okay, for justice. Thank you. I appreciate that. And some of you have already sent me like cash apps and things like that. Like yesterday, I got two. So thank you. That'll be dinner tonight and coffee and breakfast in the morning. It means a lot. It just makes things that much more easier, you know, for me to get things done. So it's very appreciated. All right, who's all at Nancy's right now? Because I definitely want to stop by there before we go to the hotel. But if nobody's there, I might not. But I really do want to say hi to Alex. It's crazy how much shit he gets. He just looks like a rough character. You know what I mean? I definitely wouldn't open my door for him. Well, I don't open my door for anybody, but specifically him. You know, people with face tattoos, I'm just like, no, I don't mess with them. But that's definitely judging a book by its cover, which I think is okay, right? You judge the book, and then you're proven wrong, and then it's okay. It's human nature. But yeah, I really love seeing him out there, and people driving by and talking to him, and just catching any activity that might happen out there. Man, I really enjoy it. I enjoy being able to tune in and to see him out there like that. So anytime I see anybody out there, I appreciate it. Some people call it loitering. I mean, it is. It is kind of like loitering, right? You're loitering outside of a home of a woman that was kidnapped and possibly killed. We don't know what happened to Nancy. I'm telling you guys, this is part one of the saga. Part one is trying to figure out what happened to her, right? What happened to Nancy? Who was this masked man? But I think the scariest part of the story is yet to be told. And that's when we find out actually what happened. And that scares me. So are YouTubers loitering? No. They're standing outside of an empty home. An empty home. And that house is empty because the woman inside was brutally removed from that home. And we have no clue where she is. People want to forget. Nobody wants to think about what happened to Nancy. That's awful. And there will come a day where people just simply forget about it. That happens to every true crime case. They just stop talking about it. It's very frustrating. And I mean, just look at what happened. Nano said no parking anywhere near Nancy's home. All right, so there goes the convenience for the mainstream media. You know, they don't get to pull up with their generators and their Cadillac Denali's and their huge tents, right? While they're door dashing things, you know, to and from that location. As soon as Nanos restricted the parking, they vanished, right? No more accommodations. They're out of there. I think Brian is the only one, Brian Enton. And he's really just kind of like a liaison really between alternative media and mainstream media because he really does good. He does a good job as a YouTuber as well. So he kind of gets a pass. Yeah, I should have gotten an e-bike. I don't have that kind of money right now. I don't know how much they cost. I'm assuming like a easy 500. But yeah, that would have been perfect. All right, we're getting close. There's the mountains in the distance. I think that's Nancy's mountain right there. Yeah, that's true. What else can we do? The only thing I could think of is lurking around at night and hoping we see something. We got to go to the most dangerous areas where nobody else wants to go. That's where we'll be. That's where the sleuth crew will be, where nobody else will go. Yeah, we're actually making really good time. And I'm not really speeding at all. Usually I do about 73 the entire way and I pass everybody. But I'm doing like 65. Just cruising. Yeah, Cindy. We just left Florence about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. Melissa says 3 doors down. You know, the crazy thing about it is Nancy could be right there. She could be within a mile of her residence, alive or dead. Hey, bad actors. What up? What up? I like your new videos. Never ceases to amaze me with that guy. Keep it coming. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out Bad Actors. YouTube Bad Actors. Good shit. Good shit. Just keeping things honest. Hell yeah. And I agree with you 100%. You can have just as much success on your YouTube channel without harassing your viewers. That's for damn sure. All right, 30-minute warning. We're almost there. Thanks, Bad Actors. I appreciate that. Okay, so how many of you have looked up all the people that lived with Nancy over the last like 20 years? There's a guy by the name of Coy. You guys should look him up. Coy something. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then there was another man who was in his 60s who lived with Nancy like 10 years ago. I don't know if that, maybe it was like a boyfriend or something. Did she ever have like a love interest after the death of Charles? You know, maybe they have kids or something that targeted Nancy. But yeah, somebody by the name of Coy, Coy. And he's a younger person. I think he's like, might be in his 40s. And then there's another guy that looks like he may have been like a boyfriend or something. So I don't know if she's ever had a live-in boyfriend. And then Terry, the cousin who used to kidnap Savannah and Annie, she used to live there too. Roxanne. Yeah, I might go. Yeah, I should go. I'm gonna go right through there. We can take that route to my hotel. So we'll go to Nancy's house. We'll say hello to everybody that's there, and then we'll go check into the hotel. And then we'll end the stream. I'll eat dinner, relax, maybe shower or something. And then we'll go live. We'll do an open panel. You guys can jump on the panel. And then when it gets a little bit later, we're going to go live stream out on the street and into the wash behind the Walmart. See what kind of trouble we could get into. All right, Roxanne. Yeah, let them know. I'll be there in about 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't think Kayla's. I've tried to connect her to the Guthries and I couldn't. But the thing is, Kayla doesn't need to be connected to the Guthries. You know what I mean? She's connected to Luke daily. And she's also connected to this gothic community. It's like a fetish goth community, which is tied into the music community there in Tucson. So she's connected to the fetish community and she's also connected to Luke. Now, the reason it's important that she's connected to the fetish community because it's Derek Colella. Remember, he has ties to Tucson and he was arrested for trying to get the ransom from Tommaso and Annie. He had their personal phone numbers. He texted them and he called them. Like, what the hell? So Kayla's potentially tied to him in two different ways. Yeah, so she doesn't need to be connected to Nancy. She could be, I just haven't been able to prove it. The thing is, when you have confirmation bias, you're going to try your best to confirm your bias. That's why it's called confirmation bias. You're trying to confirm it. You're going out of your way to confirm it. You need to change that whole philosophy and reverse it. You need to have the opposite of confirmation bias. You need to disprove your bias. You need to make effort to disprove your theories. And you'll be surprised about some of them that might prove to be true. Well, you should be doing your best to debunk them. You don't want to latch on to something that has no connection to the case because then you're just wasting your time and effort. All right, guys, about 20 minutes out. Sleuth, you said 20 minutes 20 minutes ago. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Remember being kids? Every 5 minutes? Are we there yet? All right, we're pretty close to Catalina right now. I can see it in the distance. Brian. We just stopped to go pee. You should have peed then, Brian. I'm not pulling this car over. Why didn't you go when we stopped? Sleuth, I didn't have to go then. Now I have to go really bad. I'll give you something to cry about. That's what my dad used to say to me all the time. I'll give you something to cry about. That would shut me right up. I'll give you something to cry about. It's like you already did. That's why I'm crying. I don't need you to give me something else to cry about.
At the end of the road, turn right. State Highway 77. Turn right. State Highway 77.
Hey, we made it. Pretty much.
Follow South Highway 77 for 16 miles.
Yeah, this area right here is kind of a speed trap too. I've seen a lot of people pulled over right here. It's 55. We'll kind of hang out at around 60. That should be all right. Hopefully. So yeah, that's Tucson right there up against the mountain. Better use the bathroom before Sue Ellen comes. Might be going a little too fast. Let's drop it down a little bit. The thing about Nanos is I don't know. I guarantee you that he knows something that we don't. But that doesn't mean that he's going to be able to capitalize on it. They might have a solid, some solid leads, some persons of interest. Yeah, keeping the cat in the bag. Because once you let Pandora out of the box, you can't put him back in. And I'm hoping the reason he's so quiet is because he does have something solid. Typically, that's the only reason they're going to make a public statement is they need something from the public, some kind of help. Got stuck behind this damn ambulance here. All right, you guys, that wasn't bad at all. That was quite a smooth drive, actually. Might need to stop and use the restroom again, just in case we get held up. I really drank too much liquid. Not the smartest thing to do when you're about to take a road trip. But we're going to spend a lot of time in the desert tomorrow. And I just want to stay hydrated the entire way, before, during, and after. No, there's an In and Out that I like to stop at. So I'll stop at like an In and Out or McDonald's. McDonald's usually has really nice bathrooms. They keep them clean. Seems to be part of their policy. A double double with cheese, no cheese. How do you want it? Should be like right up here somewhere. Double cheese with a strawberry shake. That sounds like a stomach ache right there. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. But I'm gonna get me some Filibertos. I'm gonna check into the hotel, walk across the street, grab me an Arizona burrito, hang out for maybe like an hour, and then we'll go live. So if you guys want to join an open panel, we should be live maybe a little bit after 7 p.m. Arizona time. It's almost 6 now. So maybe closer to 8. But we'll see. That's my I got a pee whistle. I like Culver's. I like their grilled chicken sandwich. And I get one of their small concrete mixers with either Snickers or Reese's Pieces. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. This car's like breaking down or something. Come on, bro. Oh, he's turning. He's lost. One of them door dashers. It's Carlos. It's Carlitos. Yeah, it is beautiful here in Tucson. I mean, look at that mountain. It's like, damn. Imagine looking out your window and seeing that every day. Crazy. Who, me? Yeah, I'm from Arizona. Born and raised. Born and raised. I'm an Arizona boy. And I'll probably never move. If I move, it'll end up being like someplace like Montana or Idaho or some shit like that. I probably could have stopped at that Denny's right there. It's a quick trip. Yeah, Sedona used to be really pretty. That's where I got married. Me and my wife got married in Sedona. It was magnificent. The only problem with Sedona is that it's overpopulated. And it used to be this little, like, small little town. And they're trying to redesign it like a bustling hub, but it's not. Like, they're trying to build all these roundabouts smack dab in the middle of it. It's just overcrowded. Everybody and their mama moved there. I think this is the McDonald's right here, maybe. I can't remember. Pretty sure. Yeah, I remember this little turn in right here.
Turn left, then turn right.
Today, Junior. Today, Junior.
Turn right, then at the end of the road.
Fucking sightseeing over here. All right, you guys watch my Jeep.
Then at the end of the road, turn right.
Don't let anybody steal my Jeep. Oh no, this is a Taco Bell. Either way.
After 300 feet, sharp left, North Oracle Road, then at the end of the road, turn right.
Damn, you guys, I'm hungry. I might have to go through this drive-thru. Actually, you know what? I have some trail mix. No, you know what? I'm gonna go through this drive-thru real quick. Oop, can't go that way. I guess I'll go this way. You gonna fucking learn how to drive or what? The fuck? What's going on with this parking lot? If I can get through here without people fucking crashing into me, it'd be great. This is probably gonna make me sick too.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. Are you using our mobile app today?
No.
What can I get started for you?
Let me just get a cheeseburger.
Just a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll have that total for you at the first window.
All right, thank you.
Of course. Hello. Okay.
Yes.
That'll be 280 today.
280. What's that? 3.
Thank you.
Thank
Alright, I have 20 cents.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Why is this trying to call my phone? Why? You guys, hold on. Something's going on here. Stop trying to call my fucking phone. Fucking weird. The Jeep, for some reason, keeps trying to call my fucking phone, and I don't know why. Look, it's calling my phone again. This is fucking weird. Stop fucking calling my phone. Oh, what the hell is going on? You guys, I'm gonna pull over real quick. I gotta figure out what's going on with my phone. let's see what's going on here. I don't know if I'm like hitting something or what the frick is going on. Or maybe I can disconnect. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, I think I figured it out. For some reason, my phone was like connected to the Bluetooth and just kept redialing and redialing. It was so weird. All right, let's get out of here. Just need to just scarf this down real quick. This burger is disgusting.
Turn right, North Oracle Road.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh. All right. That burger was disgusting, but I didn't even eat it all. I ate like half of it, maybe. Tastes like a New York cab driver sat on it for like an hour. And then they gave it to me. I overate taco, says I am quilting. Go get tacos now. You know what? Across the street from my hotel, there's a taco place, and then there's a Filiberto's. Filiberto's is like one of my favorite places to eat. I love their chicken tacos and the Arizona burrito and the green chili plate. I always get that with like an extra tortilla. Yummy. All right, let's go check on Alex. Let's go see what he's up to. All right, 3.3 miles. Almost. Culver's, yeah, Culver's is really good. Their burgers are good. Their ice cream is good, or custard, or whatever it is. Chicken sandwiches are good. Their onion rings are really good. Yeah, salads are good too. I don't really mess with the sauce too much. You know what I mean? Give me some ketchup and mustard, I'm good to go. Now, when it comes to Mexican food, you got to give me all of the chili. Give me the red, the green. Let me mix them up a little bit. Maybe a jalapeno on the side.
After 2 miles, turn left, West Idle Road.
All right, guys, we made it. We made it. Let's see if they try to give us a ticket. Suellen. Suellen will give you a felon. I'm telling, my name is Suellen, and you look like a felon. Yeah, that's the problem with Nancy's neighborhood is that all the houses are so spread out and so far away from the street that we're not able to. Maybe that's the reason we don't have a vehicle or an image of a vehicle. That could be another thing that attracted the kidnapper to Nancy.
After half a mile, turn left, West Ina Road.
So we're on Ina Road. Ina.
Turn left, West Ina Road.
Seems like it could be a pivotal point right here too. Oh, actually, I'm supposed to make a right, I think. 2.2 miles. Catalina Church. We're going to go to St. Andrew's Church tomorrow. And we'll see if anybody's willing to talk to us there about Nancy and her relationship with the church. You got a busy day tomorrow, I'll tell you that. Busy, busy. I have all my live streams for tonight already scheduled if you want to go hit the bell icon. And then tonight when I get home or early in the morning, I'll schedule all the ones for Friday. So I'll be live again around 7 or 8 tonight, and we'll do an open panel. So if you want to call in and talk, then after that, that'll just kind of be like our relaxation time. The calm before the storm, so to speak.
After 3/4 of a mile, turn right, East Orange Grove Road.
East Orange Grove Road.
After 0.3 miles, turn right, East Orange Grove Road, then take the second left. Turn right, then take the second left. After 700 feet, turn left, East Camino Lazarella. Turn left.
All right, we are in Nancy's neighborhood. Everybody is a suspect. Everybody. So we're going to patrol these streets tonight. And we're going to just park here and there wherever we can. Kind of sit there, move with the lights off. Seems creepy, but you never know. We might, find something really strange. I have a theory that I'm working on. I think this Friday, this trip is mainly about the Den of Thieves theory with an alpha bum running the group. And that might be our maniac.
After 700 feet, turn right, North Camino Escalante. Turn right.
Creeping up the block. You can see downtown Tucson from here. I don't know if you guys can see the skyline. Got some reconstruction going on here. Wonder if any of the workers are here. Like to get a good look at them. Six o'clock, time to rock. Here's that abandoned place that we went to. I think that's the outhouse that Alex goes to.
After 700 feet, you have reached your destination. It is on your left. You have reached your destination. 5820 North Camino Escalante. It is on your left.
You guys just gonna loiter out here all day or what? Look who I found out.
Oh, let me turn.
Guys, let me turn this. Wait, Sue Ellen's in camouflage right there. What's up? Criminal Network. Who's your homeboy?
It's the juice right here.
Hey, what's up, Juice?
So DAA, the juice.
What's up, Juice?
I want a sleuth hat, homie.
Hey, I got one in the back.
That's what's up.
So what's up, man?
In town, man?
All day tomorrow.
All day tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's probably doing it. He has his own missions. I know he comes out here with bringing the drones, all that.
No, yeah, I brought the drone, but we're gonna be out here nocturnal. But tomorrow I'll be out here from like 3 till 7 if you're gonna be here.
Awesome,
I'll be hanging out with you all day.
You guys probably already are, but if you're not, make sure you follow Sleuth Intuition.
Criminal Network right here. All right, I wanted to stop by and say hi. I'm gonna go check into the hotel. I'll see you tomorrow. Check your email. I'm gonna send you my number.
All right. Hey, or if you can hit my Alexander's able. Here, I can give you this number.
Okay.
Just call me on this one.
Okay. Hold on.
Let me turn it on. This is my backup, my burner. Good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, we're gonna be out here tonight too. We'll come out here kind of patrolling around. Really?
Yeah. You know, there's a detective around here, right?
Yeah.
The charger, so you're good.
I'm gonna park tomorrow, and I'm gonna just take a lift over here.
Right.
Yeah. Grab a chair. All right, Juice. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. What up? All right, guys, we're off to the hotel. Shit, here's a good parking spot right here. Let me just punch in where this place is at. Holiday Inn. I think it's a Whitmer. Oh, that was it right there. 620 East Whitmer. Let's see, where are we going? Drive. All right, we're only 3 miles away. All right, you guys can still hear me loud and clear? Check, 1, 2. There's a shit ton of cars right here. Can't see if anybody's coming. Please don't hit me. Trying to see how hot it is out here. All right, guys, we're off to check into the hotel, grab some dinner, and then we'll go live again. We'll go live from the hotel and we'll take some phone calls. So if you guys want to join the panel, everybody's welcome. Come join the panel tonight. We'll kind of come up with some strategies and we'll talk about Nancy's case. Yeah, look, how is a camera going to catch a car right here? It's almost impossible. Because you're going to put your camera right pointed at your vehicles in your driveway. You're going to catch really anything on this road. Man, that sucks. That could easily be the reason that we don't have a vehicle identified in this kidnapping yet. Also could be a reason that they picked this location. Look at these washes right here. Right? If you're a homeless guy on an e-bike, nobody's going to see you coming through here. Nobody. So that's our theory. That's not our main theory, but that's the one we're working on this weekend, guys, or this Friday. The Den of Thieves. Josiah Strauss. Is he the alpha bum? Is he really a serial killer? And did he kill Nancy and try to make it look like a kidnapping so that he could torment Savannah, who is a high profile individual, right? Kind of like an arsonist. He lights a fire and he sits back and he watches his work, his Hollywood production. We could be dealing with the same mentality with this guy. He just wanted to create chaos. Oh, we got dogs in the street. Wonder what he's taking photos of. Can't really see it. Saw that coming. It's like, how are you only going to look right and then go before looking left? Damn, I need a car wash. Can't even see out this damn window. Where's my spray? This Jeep is nothing like my truck. Oh, let's spray in the back. Oh well. All right, so it looks like this is the way we'll come in. Oh, is this a turning lane right here? I can't tell if this is a turning lane. I guess so. Damn, it's going to be impossible to get across this. Should be good. All right, see how we're going down the hill? So we're going to be staying right here at the bottom of the hill, right? The Den of Thieves. Looking up the hill at the rich people, coveting. What do we covet? We covet what we see every day. Look, see the homeless people right here panhandling. Look to the left. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There's the Culvers right there. You guys see the Culvers? Yeah, we're in it. This guy right here looks like he has a ski mask on his head. All right, it says take a right on Wetmer. All right, it's supposed to be right here. I don't see it.
Turn right, then that leads to destination.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, guys, go ahead and get checked in. And then I'm going to go across the street right there to the Filiberto's and grab some food. And then as soon as I'm done eating, we'll go live. So I will see you guys there. Take care. Don't miss it. Make sure you're there, guys. I'll see you.